Hello, everyone. Welcome back to SOFLO Sports. As today we have the Heat versus Bucks game. As we'll start, I'll be here for the broadcast. As this is going to be a great game, Saturday afternoon NBA NBA special, ABC special too. But just going to be a great game to watch. Heat have been looking really hot lately, as the Bucks have been looking they've been strong all season. They're one of the best teams in the NBA, and they have star Giannis Antetokounmpo leading the way. As we'll head into an ad break, and we'll see you soon. All right, hello everyone. Welcome back to SOFLO Sports as we're here for the pregame show of the Miami Heat versus the Milwaukee Bucks. As today, as we'll look at some stats, Drew Holiday has been really hot lately for the Milwaukee Bucks. He's been averaging 18.5 a night for Milwaukee. As you know, Drew Holiday, he might not be the best player on the team, but he is always, and he might not be like a young star or anything, but Drew Holiday is a reliable point guard for the Milwaukee Bucks. He's a complete street baller, and he's always reliable and he's always clutch for the Milwaukee Bucks, and he's never put the Bucks in a bad situation. As I mean, last year, last year they made it to the play. They made it to the playoffs. They played the Celtics. They lost to the Celtics, but in the most important games where they won, Drew Holiday was the main reason. I mean, he was grabbing steals from Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, getting easy layups, just making guys look bad. He was also fooling the Chicago Bulls in the first round, single-handedly beat them. And also, Drew Holiday, in the year the Milwaukee Bucks won the championship, was a complete big help to Milwaukee. He stepped up when Chris Middleton has been injured, and he is known for just helping out the Milwaukee Bucks and making the Milwaukee Bucks, along with stars Chris Middleton and Giannis Antetokounmpo. But either way, the Bucks head to South Beach to play the Miami Heat in Miami-Dade Arena now. As that's the temporary name. It still says FTX Arena in the stadium, but the Miami Heat are going to temporarily change their name to Miami-Dade Arena. As also, Giannis Antetokounmpo will not be playing in this game. He's been having an amazing MVP season. He's been dropping 31 a night. He's not playing tonight due to some injuries, but it's still going to be an exciting game. We're going to see Drew Holiday play and everything. Jimmy Butler's playing for the Heat. Get to see Chris Middleton on the court. Bam Adebayo and Brook Lopez now going for the tip. As the Heat win the tip, and Gabe Vincent will start with the ball. As Gabe Vincent driving into the lane, as he'll crawl back out, he gives it to Bam. Bam, a floater. He can't make it over Brook Lopez. Never mind. Chris Middleton and Giannis are both out, so Drew Holiday has to play a very big game tonight with the two stars from Milwaukee out. Now Grayson Allen with the ball. Bam on him. Grayson Allen goes in for the layup and he misses, as they're going to call a foul for Grayson Allen. And for the Miami Heat, Tyler Hero, Kyle Lowry, Caleb Martin, and Duncan Robinson are all out today, as Grayson Allen misses the first free throw. So both teams are missing some pretty key players, as the Bucks are missing both Middleton and Giannis in this game. So that's not good for the Bucks. But Grayson Allen is able to knock down the second free throw, as now it's 1-0 Milwaukee leads. Now Gabe Vincent driving in. He's going to have to play a big game today with Tyler Hero out, as now he gives it up to Strus, to Bam, back to Strus. Strus up for the floater, and it's good. Heat take the lead 2-1. Now Grayson Allen driving in, passes it back out to Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday gives it up to Bobby Portis, and Bobby Portis gets the layup in. Bobby Portis has made quite a turnaround ever since he joined the Milwaukee Bucks. I remember back with the Chicago Bulls, he would be I don't know, I forgot the nickname, but he would be Druzy Bobby, as he would never pay attention on the court, just you know, not really being a good player for the Bulls, always being Druzy, being selfish and lousy on the court, never really trying his hardest. But he's made quite a turnaround now with Milwaukee, as questionable foul call there on Drew Holiday. As Drew Holiday is confused, doesn't like the refs call. As Jimmy Butler seems pretty knocked up, but he's still going to inbound it out, and he gives it up to Bam. Now Bam gives it up to Strus. Strus for three, and it's good. He makes it right over Connaughton. As now it's 5-3 Miami leads. As now Drew Holiday points Bobby Portis to go down and set up a motion play. As Connaughton now for three, and Connaughton from 25 feet misses. As now Bam and Portis are fighting out for that ball, and Portis lands with it, gives it back to Connaughton. Connaughton misses another three there, as Highsmith grabs the rebound and gives it up to Gabe Vincent. Gabe Vincent now driving down the court, loses control of the ball, gets it back. He's trapped by Lopez. Grayson Allen was originally on him. Now Strus with the ball. Connaughton on him. Strus breaks away. Strus driving in. Misses. Jimmy grabs the rebound to Highsmith. To Vincent. Vincent for three. It's knocked down. Miami Heat now take an 8-3 lead. Drew Holiday now bringing the ball back up, trying to set up motion with Allen on the on the key. As now Lopez from a deep two knocks it down. 5-8 now. Milwaukee trails by 3. Now Vincent brings it up. Butler right aside him. As Highsmith sets the pick, Vincent for a deep three from 26 feet. And a challenging three there, but he still makes it. 11-5 now. Miami leads. Now Drew Holiday with the ball. Highsmith on him. Holiday dribbles between his legs, gives it up to Connaughton. Connaughton now driving in. Highsmith still on him. Connaughton looking for someone to pass to. Finds Lopez reaching out. Connaughton now for three, and it's no good, as Bam is able to grab it. Bam now gives it up to Jimmy, as Jimmy's going to set up the motion play. Or no, not motion. Jimmy's going to set up Arizona, as Jimmy now drives in, and it's a challenging jumper there, but he knocks it down. I mean, he is Jimmy Butler, Mr. Clutch himself. 13-5. Now Miami leads. Just a great pick there by Bam Adebayo, as it's an amazing pick and roll duo you see in Miami and South Beach all the time. Bam Adebayo and Jimmy Butler, as Grayson Allen tries to fake for a foul, tries to flop, but it's no good. So now Jimmy Butler will shoot a free throw, and he knocks it down. 14-5. Miami takes a big lead now, as Milwaukee's got to find a way to get back. It looks like Drew Holiday is not really completing his challenge right now, as he's just letting Pat Connaughton chuck up threes that he's not making. As Grayson Allen now drives in, and it gets deflected by Jimmy. Connaughton gets it back, gives it up to Portis, and it gets deflected by Vincent. But it's still going to be Milwaukee ball. Apologies for the background noise, by the way. Butler's 1 for 1, 3 points, and 1 assist so far today. Now Drew Holiday gives it up to Lopez. Lopez, jumper, right off the brick, as now Strus is going to drive down the court, goes down pretty fast, as now Highsmith dribbles out of trouble, gives it up to Strus. Strus, challenging three, Connaughton right on him, no good. Portis grabs the rebound, and Portis saves it, but it's going to be out for Holiday, and Holiday doesn't have a reach on it, and Vincent shoots a three, but it's blocked, and Portis is able to grab that rebound and give it up to Holiday. Holiday now trying to drive, trying to shoot, chuck up a three there, and he's good. Drew Holiday now, 14-8. Jimmy Butler now trying to set up a good play. Bam sets the pick for Strus. Strus, a 5-and-out, gives it up to Vincent. Vincent for three, and it's good. Miami now takes a 17-8 lead. As Milwaukee's going to call a timeout, as the Miami Heat have really came out firing so far today. I mean, they're really taking advantage of Giannis Antetokounmpo and Chris Middleton not playing, as we'll head into a break. All right, we're back. As Chris Middleton this season, he's only played 7 games, 11.1 points per game he's averaging. This is his 15th straight game he's out for. As Chris Middleton, he has really been banged up ever since the playoffs from last year. As from 2017 through 2022, he's only missed 36 games, but this season he's missed 36 games in total. I mean, Chris Middleton has been banged up, and he's barely played for the Milwaukee Bucks this season. But hopefully the Bucks could get him back when the season starts coming to an end and the playoffs start arriving, as the Bucks look like a no-brainer playoff team. As Drew Holiday misses the 3 there, now Bam Adebayo takes charge, and he's going to miss the layup, but he's going to get fouled by Pat Connaughton, as Pat Connaughton does not look good today so far. Mike Budenholzer complaining about the foul. As Mike Budenholzer, hold up, he's got the Miami Heat City Edition colors on his jacket. I mean, the Bucks got the blue cream cheese colors, or the blue cheese colors. As Bam Adebayo misses a free throw there. I don't know why he can't make a bucket tonight. He has 0 points. 17-8 now. Miami still leads with 7:18 left in the first quarter. Bam misses another free throw, but Highsmith is able to get the rebound and put it back. But Bam Adebayo, man, he cannot make a shot tonight. This is crazy. Now Drew Holiday gets the pick from Connaughton. Strus playing good defense on him. Holiday gives it up to Portis. Portis fumbles the ball, finds Allen. Allen for 3, and he knocks it down. Milwaukee now in the double digits. Jimmy Butler now. Max Strus right alongside him. Highsmith on the top. Bam right by Holiday. Sets a pick. Bam now has a wide open lane. Gives it up to Vincent. Allen playing good defense. Good screen by Bam there. Vincent now fakes out Allen. Gives it up to Bam, and Portis is able to read that pretty quickly and steal the ball. Drew Holiday now gives it up to Portis. Portis fouled by Strus. As Portis is going to head to the line, so another big man heading to the line today. As, by the way, both teams have winning records. The Milwaukee Bucks are 27-15. They're third in the East. Heat are 23-20, 8th in the East. As Monday, the Heat play the Hawks on prime time. I'm going to try my hardest to broadcast that game, as there's a lot of Martin Luther King games. There's 4 different Martin Luther King games on Monday. I'm going to try my hardest to broadcast the Heat versus Hawks game. As for that broadcast, hopefully Tyler Hero's playing, because I have a Tyler Hero jersey that I could wear, and then I also have a Trae Young shirt that I could wear too in the broadcast. Portis now knocks down both free throws, as now Milwaukee only trails by 6. Vincent calling up Highsmith for a pick. Highsmith sets a pick. Highsmith now for 3, and he knocks it down. As now Bucope attempts a 3. He misses. He gets his own rebound, gives it up to Holiday. Holiday now loses control of the ball, and Vincent gets it and gives it up to Oladipo. Oladipo fakes out Allen and misses the layup, though. Highsmith now to Butler. Lopez is on Vincent. A little bit of a mismatch. Holiday on Butler. Butler gets a screen. Butler driving, hits Oladipo. Oladipo for 3, no good. Now Holiday with the ball. Gives it up to Portis. To Holiday, to Allen. Allen hits the jumper, no good. Now Oladipo. Gives it up to Vincent. Butler now. Butler's driving. Butler gives it to Oladipo. Oladipo, as Holiday's able to knock that out, and Lopez gets the ball and gives it up to Holiday now. Now Miami trapping Holiday, gives it up to Lopez. Lopez for a deep three from 28 feet from the logo, and it's good. Broke Lopez there. Knocks down the threes. Now it's 22-16 as the Bucks trail. Now the Heat. Jimmy directs Vincent down to the corner. Now gives it up to Oladipo. Oladipo driving. Oladipo for the floater. Oladipo good. 24-16 Heat lead now. They're not losing this lead right now. Grayson Allen gets a nice screen from Lopez. Allen now driving in for the layup, and it's good. 24-18 Milwaukee trails. And now Miami's going to have to call a timeout as Eric Spoelstra blows the whistle. Eric Spoelstra signals the T for the ref to blow the whistle as we'll head into an ad break. All right, we're back. Now Strus gives it up to Butler. Butler now driving, hits the tough jumper over Holiday, and it's good. 26-18 now, the Heat lead. Holiday now coming up with the ball. Gets the screen from Lopez. Gives it up to Lopez now. Highsmith on Lopez. Oladipo now defending as Lopez gets the ball back from Ingles. As Allen gets the ball and it's stolen by the Heat. Oladipo, a nice crossover move there. Gives it up to Strus. Gives it up to Butler. Butler now driving in, gives it back to Oladipo. Oladipo gives it up. No good. And Holiday now gets the ball. As that's Jamal Cain. As Orlando Brown now covering Holiday. As now Oladipo gets mixed up on the defense and Lopez is able to knock it down. As Joe Ingles there. As now Oladipo gives up the driving up the court. Marion Bucco on him. Good screen from Strus and a screen from from Robinson too. Robinson now sets a screen for Strus. Robinson with the pick and roll, and it's no good as Brooke Lopez is able to cover up that play pretty well. Connaughton now with the ball gives it up to Bucco. As Joe Ingles now with the ball gives it up to Lopez. Lopez for three, and he airballs it. Holiday now gives it up to Bucco. Gives it up to Connaughton, and Connaughton no good as Robinson is able to grab the rebound. Butler now with the ball. Holiday on Butler. Butler gets the screen. Oladipo now. Crossover move on Bucco. Screen from Robinson. Oladipo now gives it up to Butler. Butler with the tough layup. No good as Holiday's able to grab the rebound. Now Jamal Cain grabs the rebound. Gives it to Oladipo. 26-20. Miami still leads. Oladipo. As the Bucks are making this a much closer game now. Oladipo now, Bucco on him. Robinson fighting for the ball, ends up getting it. Gives it up to Cain. Strus now. Ingles on him. Strus travels. The ref doesn't call it though. Connaughton now gets the ball stolen up from the breakup. Now Holiday gives it up to Bucco. Bucco for three, and Bucco is no good as Cain gets the rebound and gives it to Butler. Butler now. Holiday on him. Gets the screen from Strus. Butler looking, calls up Robinson. Butler now trying to drive, hits the fadeaway jumper, and it's good. 28-20, Miami leads. As Jimmy Butler's playing really well. 40 seconds left in this quarter as Jimmy Butler already has 7 points tonight. Now Joe Ingles gives it up to Bucco. Bucco, no good. Gets stuffed up by Robinson. Now Oladipo with the ball. Oladipo, long pass to Cain. Cain looking for someone to pass to. He gives it to Oladipo. Oladipo gets a screen from Robinson on Ingles. Now gives it up to Cain. Cain, wide open three, and he bricks it. Connaughton now with the ball. Holiday trying to dribble that ball out with 10 seconds left, trying to get a basket with clock ticking down. Holiday now gets the screen from Ingles. Holiday driving, hits Bucco with a three shot, with a good shot for a three, and it's no good. And Cain will just dribble the ball out, and that is the end of the first quarter. The Miami Heat lead 28-20. I'm gonna add this end break a little bit. I'm gonna end this ad break a little bit early because I'm gonna talk about some upcoming possible streams and just some upcoming Miami games as the Miami Dolphins face the Buffalo Bills in their biggest game of the year. To the playoff game against the Buffalo Bills tomorrow at 1 o'clock Eastern, I believe. Not don't know for sure. I'm pretty sure it's 1 o'clock Eastern, as that's a huge game, as Buffalo and Miami will face off for a third time this season, as Miami's without star QB or their starter Tua Tagovailoa and Teddy Bridgewater their backup. So third stringer Skylar Thompson is going to have to start the game, as the the Miami Dolphins are going to have to pull some crazy magic against the Buffalo Bills with Skylar Thompson. As also the Florida Panthers are going to face the Buffalo Sabres, as they also head to Buffalo on Monday. And the Miami Marlins, the baseball team of Miami, trade star shortstop Miggy Rojas to the Los Angeles Dodgers. As now the Bucks come back in the Heat game, as now the Bucks don't knock down a three there, as Kane gives it up to Oladipo. As Vincent gives it back to Oladipo. Pass is knocked up by Portis. As now Oladipo looking for someone to pass to, passes it to Vincent. Vincent in trouble. Vincent knocks down a nice jumper there as the Heat take a 30-20 lead. As now Javon Carter driving. Javon Carter looking for someone to pass to, finds Joe Ingles. Carter now finds Portis. Portis to number 20, AJ Green. AJ Green, but in basketball, as Javon Carter is able to knock down the jumper. 30-22, Heat now lead. Now Gabe Vincent with the ball. Gabe Vincent, guarded by AJ Green. Vincent now gives it up to Oladipo. Javon Carter on Oladipo. Now Oladipo trapped, but is able to get it out. Oh no, but Ingles deflects the pass, and Joe Ingles misses the easy layup, and Joe Ingles misses the putback too, as Max Strus grabs the rebound. And Oladipo now loses control of the ball, and Bobby Portis gets the ball now, as Bobby Portis gives it up to Javon Carter, as the Heat look for a backcourt violation, and the refs aren't going to call it. As AJ Green sets a pick, Carter now to Green, gives it up to, was looking for Sandro. I cannot say his last name, but Sandro. As now Portis with the jumper, no good, as Oladipo is able to grab the rebound over AJ Green. Now Gabe Vincent with the ball. Gabe Vincent calls for Kane to come back. Vincent now with the three, and it's no good, and the refs are going to call Vincent out of bounds. 30-22, Heat still lead. Vincent was slightly out of bounds. As now Grayson Allen gives it up to Javon Carter. As Javon Carter, guarded by Kane, gives it up to Ingles. Ingles to Carter. Carter with the jumper, no good. Portis gives it up to Robinson as Robinson gives it to Vincent. Vincent now with the ball, gives it up to Strus. Strus with three is no good. Robinson now with the ball. Robinson trying to find someone, finds Kane. Kane driving in with a nice looking layup there as Miami takes a 10-point lead. Now Joe Ingles, guarded by Kane. Portis sets the screen. Oladipo now gives it up to Ingles. Ingles gives it up to Portis. Gives it up to Green. Portis back with the ball. Portis trying to find someone, finds Green. Green fakes out Vincent. Green for three, no good, as Kane is able to grab the rebound. Oladipo now gives the ball up to Vincent. Vincent trying to drive, no good, as it's deflected away from Grayson Allen by Grayson Allen, as Green now finds Allen to Carter. Carter looking, finds Allen. Allen looking, gives it back to Carter. Carter to Portis. Portis trying to drive in on Oladipo, and Portis is able to make a nice move there and get the basket, as now the Bucks make a single point digit lead, as travel call is on. No, travel. It's not a travel. It's a timeout for the Heat. So it was a nice move there by Bobby Portis. Almost got the ball stolen from him, but was able to scritch away as the Heat call a timeout. Sorry, everyone. I was in the bathroom. Uh, Gabe Vincent now, as we're back. Miami leads 34-27 with 7 minutes left in the quarter. As Gabe Vincent now trying to drive in and hits the tough shot over Grayson Allen and Bobby Portis. Now Javon Carter gives it up to Portis. Portis looking for someone. Portis gives it to A.J. Green. To Allen. Allen now gives it up to Carter. Carter looking, trapped by Oladipo. Oladipo calls for a trap as Sando is able to find an easy path for an easy layup, but loses the ball. As Vincent now pulls up from three, and he's good. Gabe Vincent is absolutely on fire tonight, ladies and gentlemen. As now Sandro with the ball gives it up to Allen. Allen in good defense by the Miami Heat as Vincent grabs the rebound as Allen missed the layup. Oladipo now looking, gets the floater, and it's no good. As Bam tried to get that rebound, but it was no good. As Gabe Vincent, we go back to that three-pointer. He fakes like he's going to drive in or pass to Oladipo. A great move, and he just pops a three. As also, he got a great screen from Bam, and he made a nice shot over Allen, who was playing good defense over him. It's Gabe Vincent having a pretty good game so far. Portis now gives it up to Allen. Allen to Green. Allen, now Portis with a wide-open lane, and he bricks a floater as Bam is able to come down with the rebound, as Oladipo now trying to set up a play. Oladipo gives it up to Vincent. Carter playing good defense on Vincent. Now Bam driving it on Lopez. Bam not able to hit a shot, gives it to Highsmith. Highsmith to Vincent. Vincent for another three, and it's good! Gabe Vincent, boom, boom, boom. As Miami now leads 42-27, as now Allen tries to respond with his own three, and it's good. Gabe Vincent has 21 points tonight, ladies and gentlemen, and it's only the second quarter. Out now 42-30. As Gabe Vincent has half of the Miami Heat's points tonight. As now Oladipo with the ball. Oladipo driving, hits a nice one-legged fadeaway, and it's now 44-30. Miami Heat, as the Milwaukee Bucks will call a timeout. As Gabe Vincent, my oh my, Mr. 21, as he just notices Oladipo's trap. He has a wide open lane. He runs to the corner and hits a three. Gabe Vincent is an absolute bucket. All right, we are back. As let's talk about Gabe Vincent. Man, oh man, 21 points already tonight. He's been popping off. He is literally a walking bucket, and no one can stop his flame. As Gabe Vincent, he's on pace to get about 45 points tonight. And Gabe Vincent is he's a good player, but mind you, he's no all-star or anything. As his last two games, he got 28 points in Thursday just against the Bucks last Thursday, only 28, and he already has 21, and the second quarter's not even done yet. We're only halfway through the second quarter, as Connaughton makes a nice bucket there. It's now 44-32. Bucks trail by 12. Now Jimmy with the ball. Vincent is guarded tightly by Javon Carpenter. By Javon, as Jimmy gives it up to Vincent. Vincent trying to find a way to score. Vincent hits a three, but it's no good. As now Holiday gets the ball from Connaughton. Holiday, I haven't seen him on the court in a while. So now Lopez gives it up to Carter. Carter for three. Carter no good. Oladipo gets the ball. Or the board. Oladipo's been grabbing some boards tonight as Bam with a nice move, and he hits the jumper as Miami now leads 46-32. Drew Holiday now gives it up to Joe Ingles. Joe Ingles getting some good playing time today as Brook Lopez now with the three, and it's good. That's his second three that he's knocked down tonight, 46-35. Milwaukee's only trailing by 11 now. Oladipo now trying to drive in, gives it up to Bam. Bam now hits another bucket. Bam is finally starting to hit some buckets now as it's 48-35. Drew Holiday now gives it up to Carter. Carter misses the jumper as they're going to call a reaching over, but the Heat are going to get the ball. As you see, Bam, he's not finding his spot on the court, that right edge in the paint, that right top edge in the paint where he's hitting some nice jumpers. As Bam has 4 points tonight, those two jumpers. Hadn't scored until about the 4-minute mark. Now Jimmy with the ball. Gabe Vincent is out of the game, by the way. Jimmy now trying to hit a floater, no good, as Connaughton is able to grab the rebound. Holiday now trying to push the ball. Holiday with a layup. Nope. Holiday doesn't look for the layup because of Connaughton to Lopez. Lopez for three from 27 feet, no good, as Jimmy grabs a high-soaring rebound over Carter. And Jimmy dribbles over Carter as Strus hits the three, no good. Holiday now with the ball. As Super Wildcard Weekend, the Cowboys-Buccaneers face off on Monday night. That's going to be a good game. As we talked about that in our podcast that we recorded earlier, as Drew Holiday hits a nice layup. 48-37, Milwaukee only trails by 11 now. Bam with the ball now. Bam gives it to Highsmith. Highsmith looking, gives it to Strus. Strus back to Bam, as all the starters are back in, by the way. Well, actually, no. Oladipo and Vincent. But Strus misses the layup there. As there's 2 minutes and 20 seconds left in the quarter. Strus now is going to go to the free throw line. As we go back to that one play where Drew Holiday had a no foul call where it really looked like Strus was reaching over. But we'll see how it goes. Drew Holiday only has 5 points tonight, but he has 4 assists. As Strus knocks down the bucket, 49-37, Miami leads by 12 as the hot hand, Gabe Vincent, joins back in the game. 21 points already as Oladipo gets a break. He's been in the game like ever since the mid-first quarter. Now Strus hits the second free throw. Miami has now reached 50 points as they lead 50-37. Drew Holiday now dribbles around Highsmith. Holiday for the jumper, and it's no good as he's going to go to the free throw line. as the Super Wild Card weekend takes place. Cowboys Buccaneers in Tampa Bay, still in Florida. Florida game. As you look at the beautiful beach of Miami. I mean, I was just in Miami Beach last week. It's absolutely gorgeous. Now Gabe Vincent gives the ball to Adebayo. Adebayo goes to the left side of the top of the edge and no good, as Joe Ingles is able to grab the rebound over Highsmith. Highsmith now on Holiday. Lopez gives it up to Connaughton. Bam playing good defense now. Bam and Highsmith trapping Holiday. Now Connaughton from three, and it's good from 25 feet. 50-40, it's a 10-point game now. Gabe Vincent, Mr. 21, now with the ball. Jimmy Butler has become a football player, pushing Joe Ingles, and I don't know what the ref is going to call here as Jimmy Butler. I mean, he looks like Jason Kelce on the Philadelphia Eagles offensive line, pushing, trying to block for Gabe Vincent. I think it's the wrong sport that Jimmy's playing. As they're actually going to call a flagrant, and they're going to call a flagrant on Joe Ingles, as Jimmy makes the first free throw. As the Milwaukee Bucks, they have two players, Martinez and Sandro, who have over 20 letters in their name. I mean, that's just a cool fact. Strus now with the ball, misses. Adebayo's able to grab the rebound, and he's struggling, but he doesn't quite get it. Tries his hardest. That was a good try there by Adebayo, but too many Bucks there. Connaughton is going to inbound it. 1:10 left. Miami leads by 11. Strus, I mean, that layup just bounced out. Now Drew Holiday. Vincent on him. Strus now guarding Ingles. Ingles gives it up to Allen. Allen misses the 26-foot three-pointer as Ingles is able to get the putback, though. It's now Milwaukee trails by a single-digit lead. Jimmy Butler now. Sorry for the background noise, by the way. Jimmy Butler now. Lopez driving in. Butler for the jumper, and it's no good as Robinson gets the rebound, though, and Jimmy is going to chew the clock out so he could get a good shot. As Jimmy goes in, drives in for a layup, no good. Robinson gets another board, and they're going to call a offensive foul on Robinson. Robinson led in with his elbow and elbowed Grayson Allen. That looked like Grayson Allen flopped there. Now Lopez sets a screen for Holiday as Allen now from deep 28 feet, and it's good. Milwaukee now only trails by 6. 10 seconds left in the game. Oladipo now driving in, hits the fadeaway, and it's good. With 1.3 seconds left, Connaughton's going to chuck up a prayer, and it's no good as Miami ends the half leading 53-45. I don't know what the plans are for the halftime show. I'm not going to be here, but just send it to ad break. All right, guys, we're back. As Gabe Vincent tonight has 21 points compared to Thursday against Milwaukee. He had 28, but already he has 21 as Drew Holiday misses the three-pointer to open up the third quarter. Now, Bam with the ball. Bam looking, finds Jimmy. Jimmy now trying to hit a shot. Now he's looking for someone, and he gives it out to Bam. Bam to Strus. Strus gives it to Bam. Bam with the floater, and Jimmy tries to tip it in, but it's no good, and Connaughton is able to grab the board. Now Drew Holiday with the ball. Drew Holiday trying to set up a play. Holiday lobs it over to Lopez. Lopez hits a jumper, and it's no good. He bricks it. Highsmith grabs the rebound, gives it to Jimmy. Jimmy's going to set up a play now. Bobby Portis is on Jimmy. As now the switch, Lopez goes on Jimmy. Jimmy hits a step back on Lopez, and it's good as the Heat now lead 56-45. Or 55-45, my bad. Drew Holiday now gives it to Portis. Portis misses the layup, but they're going to call a foul, so Portis is going to go to the line. As you look back, Jimmy Butler hits a nice little step-back jumper on Brook Lopez, a tall behemoth. Brook Lopez, 7 foot. Jimmy Butler hits the shot over a 7-foot man. As Portis now knocks down the free throw, as Milwaukee again makes it a single-digit lead, or a single-digit trail. And Portis makes the second free throw. He's 2 for 2. As now Miami only leads by 8. Gabe Vincent, I think, was signaling for a timeout, or maybe he's calling a play. I don't know for sure, but he gives it up to Butler. Allen on Butler. Looks like there's a choo-choo train system that the Milwaukee Bucks are doing as a defense, and Jimmy Butler's able to drive and make a hard layup over Brook Lopez again. As now it's a 10-point game again. As now Drew Holiday's driving, and he makes the layup over Strus. Butler has 12 points tonight. Now Vincent with the ball behind the back on Holiday, and Vincent bricks the three. Holiday now. Vincent on him. Highsmith comes over as Portis has a wide open three, and he sinks it. As this game is getting close again, as it's 57-52 now, Milwaukee only trails by 5. Gabe Vincent now trying to slow down the game and set down the tempo. Bam now gives it up to Jimmy. Jimmy gets a screen from Bam. Jimmy's going to drive. He's going to give it to Bam. Bam trying to drive in for a layup. He gives it to Jimmy. Doesn't have a clean shot. Jimmy goes in for a layup, and it's no good. And Connaughton is able to grab the board. Connaughton's been grabbing a lot of boards tonight. As Drew Holiday now with the ball. Holiday. And it's stolen by Gabe Vincent there. Nice little shifty play by Gabe Vincent. As Gabe Vincent's going to sprint down that court. He's going to slow down the tempo. Going to give it up to Jimmy. Jimmy doesn't quite see Strus. He's looking for someone to pass to or make a shot or make a play. As Jimmy Butler misses the layup again, but he almost grabs the rebound over Lopez, and Lopez falls down. So yeah, Jimmy Butler. We go back to that Bam Adebayo Jimmy Butler play. As Jimmy Butler, pretty shifty group there with Jimmy and Bam. Now Holiday with the ball gives it to Allen. Vincent on Allen. Holiday sets a screen. Kind of a moving screen, but the refs don't call it. And Holiday with the pick and roll makes the layup. Now Milwaukee makes it a 3-point game as it looks like Miami's going to call a timeout. And we'll see you soon. All right, we're back. Okay, Vincent now hits the jumper, and the Heat now lead 59-54. As Vincent now is 23. Jrue Holiday now trying to drive in, and the ball gets deflected off by Vincent, and Butler tries to grab the ball, and Holiday falls down, and the whole team comes up to lift him up. I mean, that's good team spirit there, helping your team leader of the day up. Even Middleton came up. That's good team chemistry as they're going to go into another ad break. All right, we're back. As Gabe Vincent tonight, he has 28. In the G League, he had 35 his high. In college, his high was 28 too. So Gabe Vincent's, if he gets more than 35 points tonight, he'll break his all-time high in scoring points, I think, in like any league. But I mean, what a game, though, that Gabe Vincent is having. He's really doing well. I mean, he had 28, Thursday. As Gabe Vincent has 23 tonight. As we'll see what he could do the rest of the game. He's playing really well, though. He's really helping out the Heat, and he's really gave them a big jump in their lead. As now Connaughton makes a big jump to get the ball. As Allen fakes out Butler for the three, but he misses. That would have been a beautiful three as Portis tried to tip it in. And I think they're going to call it goaltending. Or, I don't know for sure. Brooke Lopez directs Bobby Portis. As Bobby Portis now gives it up to Connaughton. Connaughton to Holiday. Connaughton for three from 26 feet. No good, but Allen gets the rebound. Gives it up to Holiday. Holiday going to drive in on Bam, and it's no good as Bam will get the rebound and gives it up to Jimmy. Jimmy now. Allen on him. Gabe Vincent goes down to the corner, switches spots with Strus. Jimmy gives it to Strus. Strus to Jimmy. Jimmy tries to fake out. Jimmy with the spin move and the layup, and it's good. Jimmy Butler, 61-54 Heat lead now. Now Drew Holiday gives it up to Grayson Allen. Grayson Allen to Pat Connaughton. Grayson Allen now gives it up to Lopez. Lopez from 3, 25 feet, and he sinks it. Bucket, bucket, bucket. 61-57 now. Jimmy Butler now tries to set up a play for the offense. Bam is going to set the screen. Butler tries to hit a bounce pass to Bam for probably a vicious dunk, but bounces off Grayson Allen's foot. As now Vincent, I believe, will inbound it. As Javon Carter subs into the game. Bam Adebayo now gives it up to Strus. Strus driving in for the layup, and Bam tries to get the tip, but it's no good. A lot of missed tips tonight. Pat Connaughton now gives it to Holiday, back to Connaughton. Allen, now Connaughton from 3, and it's good. A splash zone bucket there. Now it's a 1-point game. I mean, man, the Bucks were down over 18, and now it's a 1-point game. As now Bam hits the jumper, and it's now 64-60 Miami. Now Allen tries to fake out for a 3, but Bam is able to steal the pass to Connaughton, and it deflects it out of bounds. As Bam has 6 points tonight, but he's still done a big job helping getting rebounds and stuff. Oh, never mind. Miami leads 63-60, not 64-60. Now Drew Holiday nearly gets the ball stolen from Oladipo. Now Highsmith nearly steals the ball from Portis. Portis now trying to drive in. Portis drives in for the layup, but Highsmith fouls him, so Portis will go to the line. As Bam goes over to have a word with Highsmith. .6:10 left remaining in the quarter. Bobby Portis tonight, 11 points, 3 from 6 from field goals, and 4 rebounds. As now Bobby Portis makes the free throw. 63-61 now, as there's some Bucks fans with cheese hats on. As again, we're going to try our hardest on Monday at 3:30 Eastern to broadcast the MLK game for the Heat Hawks. Try our hardest. We don't know for sure if it'll happen or not. Milwaukee now makes the lead another 1-point game, as Bobby Portis has 25 double-doubles this season. I mean, he's having a pretty good season so far. Gabe Vincent now with the floater, and that's going to be number 25, as Gabe Vincent now leads the Heat to a bigger lead, as it's a 3-point lead now. Now Drew Holiday finds Carter. Carter gives it up to Portis. Portis is trying to get a bucket here. Oladipo reads Portis pretty well, though. Tries to swipe it, but Portis misses the floater, as 4 Miami Heat are chasing the ball there, and Vincent ends up grabbing the rebound, and he high passes it to Oladipo. Oladipo now covered by Carter, calling for someone's help. Now Bam comes up to help. Bam now trying to drive in for a layup. Gets stuck, gives it back to Oladipo. Oladipo now hits a fadeaway. No good, it's an air ball, but Jimmy gets the putback, and it's going to be 67-62 now, Miami Heat. Sorry for the background noise, by the way. Now Grayson Allen trying to get the screen from Pat Connaughton, but he doesn't. Now Allen gives it up to Holiday. Holiday trying to drive in. Holiday hits a fadeaway, and it's no good. Portis almost gets the rebound, and it deflects out of bounds. It's going to be Miami Heat ball. As Giannis obviously not playing tonight, sitting on the bench, but helping his team out, giving him some advice. And also, I have a friend who was at the Miami Heat game, and Giannis signed his sour patches that he had. As Grayson Allen gets subbed out, and Robinson is going to go in for the Heat as Bam goes out. I think Robinson's one of the smaller centers in the NBA. Probably like one of the smallest centers. Now Joe Ingles is in the game, as Brook Lopez has a wide open free throw jumper, but it's no good, as Jimmy's going to get the rebound. Butler now, Ingles on him. Jimmy Butler knows what to do in these situations. He gets the screen from Robinson. He's going to drive. He gives it to Robinson. Robinson puts up the layup, and it's good. 69-62, Miami Heat lead. Now Joe Ingles, looking for someone, gives it to Holiday. Connaughton and Carter race over to switch spots. Lopez gives the screen for Holiday. Holiday trying to drive in for the layup, and he gets a foul call. Foul on Jimmy Butler. Holiday will go to the line. 69-62 Heat lead. As we go back to Jimmy Butler, I mean, he's just showing off his amazing skills. I mean, he's making great passes. He's making great layups driving in on 7-foot Brook Lopez. I mean, the Miami Heat just look like a well-working chemistry team right now. As Drew Holiday misses the first free throw, that's not good. As Max Strus will head into the game. Now Drew Holiday makes the free throw, 69-63. Milwaukee trails by 6. Orlando Robinson has 2 points today, but 5 rebounds. Now Highsmith gives it up to Strus. Strus to Jimmy. Drew on Jimmy. Jimmy gets help from Orlando with the screen. Jimmy going to drive in. Now he passes it back to Highsmith. Oh, Highsmith with a dirty play there. He's put Highsmith in Santa Clara. He is ready to play some playoff football as he absolutely decks Drew Holiday there. Oh, my God. As Alex Highsmith, he's like, nah, I'm not in Miami. I'm in Santa Clara. I'm ready to play some playoff football against the Seattle Seahawks as Anik Trivedi is now on the stream. Sorry for the interruption, folks. As Strus now gives it to Oladipo. Oladipo trying to drive up half court. Oladipo now with the ball. Gives it up to Strus. Strus to Oladipo. Oladipo from 3. It's good. 25 feet out. As the Miami Heat are starting to regain possession and regain a lead as they now take a 9-point lead. As Drew Holiday now tries to drive up the court. Oladipo has 9 points tonight. As Highsmith does a good job avoiding a screen. As now AJ Green from 3, and it's good. 26 feet out. 66-72. Bucks still trail. Now Javon Carter trying to lock up on D. As Orlando Robinson sets, a good distraction, I guess, for Oladipo. Oladipo now hits Robinson. Robinson loses control of the pass, and it's going to go that way. That way. So Bucks ball. Drew Holiday now trying to bring up the ball up the court. 11 turnovers tonight for the Heat, 6 for the Bucks. That's something the Heat have to watch out for, their turnover rate. As the Bucks, as Joe Ingles wants a foul there, but he's not going to get it as the successful steal from the Heat. Now Holiday on Butler. This is a good matchup. Now Butler wants to go into Santa Clara, shoves off Holiday, and Holiday's not going to get the call because it's Butler, but Butler misses the floater. And now Gabe Vincent is back in the game. Drew Holiday, this is what I mean. Bucks might not be winning now, but he's the reason of this comeback. He's really clutching up right now, and he's playing some very good defense. Now, and offense. He's leading the team really well offensively. Drew Holiday now gets the floater. See what I mean, man? Now Holiday has 12 points. 72-68. Bucks only make it a 4-point lead now, or only trail by 4 points now. Holiday really coming up clutch for Milwaukee. Now Strus wants to play football as Oladipo tries to give it up, but Highsmith is able to take control. AJ Green nearly steals the passes. Highsmith is going to go in for the layup, and he airballs it. Now Robinson getting draped by Milwaukee defenders, and it's no good. But he makes the putback as it's now 74-68. Miami takes the lead. Carter now with the ball. Gives it up to Holiday. Holiday's not going to slow this game down. He's going to give it up to AJ Green. AJ Green from outside the arc, and it's barely touches the glass. Now Oladipo with the ball. Oladipo trying to shake some defenders. A.J. Green playing some good defense there, but Oladipo gets a good shot, but Ingles is able to come up with the rebound as Oladipo misses. Now Ingles looks for a foul there as Orlando Robinson looked like he was reaching in. Lopez now with the screen. Ingles from three, and it's a sink bucket. Bang, bang, bang. Now it's a 3-point game. 1 minute and 10 seconds left in this quarter. This is a good game now. Oladipo now trying to bring up the ball. Drew Holiday on it. Oladipo crosses over Holiday as he gives it to Robinson. Now to Strus. Strus gets the screen from Robinson. Robinson avoids the pass as Highsmith is going to get the pass, and he knocks down the 26-footer three. 77-71 Miami leads now. Javon Carter trying to make something happen now as Drew Holiday's waiting outside on the corner, guarded by Gabe Vincent. As Budenholzer's trying to change up the play as Ingles gives it up to Lopez. Ingles now trying to drive. Lopez fakes out. Holiday, now he gives it to Holiday. Holiday for three, no good. Highsmith is able to tip the rebound over to Strus. 30 seconds left in the quarter. Strus now. Ingles on him. A.J. Green looking for a double team. Now Holiday on Oladipo. Oladipo trying to chew out the clock so he could get a good shot. Oladipo now gives it up to Highsmith. Highsmith to Strus. Strus from three. No good. 29 feet out. And they're going to call 3-second violation on Robinson. Or no, they're going to say Robinson was reaching over, actually. There's now 8.5 seconds left. Milwaukee has the ball. As Bam is going to come into the game for Robinson. Bam now with the ball. Bam gives it to Strus. Strus with the floater. Trae Young style, no good. As Holiday's going to chuck up a prayer, and he nearly makes it, but it's no good. As the third quarter comes to an end with the Miami Heat leading 77-71 on the Milwaukee Bucks. Send it to Adam. Sorry, everyone, for the delay. By the way, I might have some background noise in the fourth quarter. I have my younger brother has a friend over. Now Connington gives it over to Carter. Carter with the ball, trying to get a layup, as trying to do the LaMelo jelly, as it's no good. As 11:30 left in the fourth quarter, as it just starts. As Bam Adebayo tries to make a floater, bricks it. As now Jamal Cain makes the layup. 79-71 Heat lead now. Javon Carter now gives it up to Ingles. Ingles gets the screen from Portis. Now Ingles gives it up to Connaughton, back to Portis. Portis to Connaughton, back to Ingles. To Allen. Allen driving in, gives it to Connaughton. Connaughton for three, and it's a splash. Bucks are splashing some. Bucks are in the splash zone right now. It's 79-74. Milwaukee only trails by 5. Oladipo now trying to get a bucket as Joe Ingles is now ready to go to Santa Clara, but Oladipo steps up, hits it over. Sorry about that. Yeah, I have some friend. My brother has a friend over, so they're just playing and came downstairs. And, I might be in and out a little bit, but either way, from what I was broadcasting, Oladipo hit a three over Ingles. So now it's 83-74 Milwaukee leads. All right, guys, I'm back. I'm sorry. All right, guys, I'm back. Sorry for the interruption. I had to go real quick to take care of some business, but I'm back and I'm ready to broadcast the rest of the game. We're in ad break right now, so just roll the ad break. All right, I think we're almost back. Having some camera troubles, by the way, but it's all right. So Miami over my break a little bit. Miami took a huge lead, 95-79 now over Milwaukee. As I don't know quite what happened. I think Max Strus was playing pretty well. As by the way, some three big events: Real Madrid versus Barcelona tomorrow on ABC. And then the Cowboys versus Buccaneers on Monday night for the wild to end up the Super Wild Card weekend, and then a UCF fight later in the week. As now Gabe Vincent's back in the game, as now Drew Holiday passes it out to Allen. Allen now gives it back to Holiday, and it's get deflected by Oladipo, as Oladipo's going to try and slow down the tempo now. Oladipo now gives it up to Vincent, as Strus is wide open and calling for the ball. As now Oladipo gets the ball back. Drew sets the screen. Oladipo trying to drive in, tries to hit the alley-oop to Bam, and they're going to be calling a foul on Brook Lopez for that. This is a pretty smart play there for Miami. This game's pretty much almost wrapped up unless if Milwaukee makes another miracle comeback. As honestly, I don't see much of a foul there on Brook Lopez, but I guess it is what it is, but Milwaukee doesn't really have much of a chance. It looks like Miami really put this game away. But, they were expected to win this game. Giannis and Chris Middleton are both not playing this afternoon, so as Bam knocks down the first free throw. Bam knocks down the second free throw as Miami takes the lead 97-79. Drew Holiday drives up the court. Now Brook gives it up to Ingles. Ingles to Holiday. To Portis. Portis to Connaughton, back to Holiday. Holiday now dishes it out back to Connaughton. Connaughton from 3 from 25 feet. Sink. As the Bucks seem to be back in the splash zone, maybe that could give them an edge to come back slightly. as now it's 97-82 as Pat Connaughton tonight gets earning his paycheck. I mean, he has 14 points tonight, doing pretty solid. As Oladipo hits the jumper over the 7-foot behemoth Brook Lopez, is now Miami's 1 point away from triple digits. Now Connaughton gives it back to Ingles. Ingles to Holiday. Holiday to Ingles. Holiday trying to Jokic pass it to Holiday. Ingles trying to Jokic pass it to Holiday as Holiday's able to get the layup, but I think they're going to call a travel on Drew Holiday. So now Ingles, the game is back. It was a little bit short of an intermission. Now Ingles gives it back to Connaughton. Connaughton to Allen to Portis. Now Ingles from three, no good. And Bam is able to grab the board. As Jimmy Butler isn't even in right now. Gabe Vincent now to Oladipo. Oladipo has 20. Vincent with 25 tonight for the Heat. This afternoon for the Heat. As Bam bricks the jumper. As Holiday is able to get the ball from the Connaughton rebound. And AJ Green now for three. And it's good. Bucks now again in the splash zone as they're going to call timeout.
Who's doing the game with me?
We're back now as Ingles tries to dish out the pass to Holiday, and he is successful with that as Holiday tries to hit a step back, no good, as Bam is able to grab the rebound and Oladipo is able to slow down the tempo. So I know I've said it a lot of times, but Super Wildcard Weekend, it starts in just about an hour and a half. I'd say actually an hour and 25 minutes to be exact. First game is the Seahawks versus the 49ers. As the Miami Heat are able to rack up another bucket, as this is Bam's 21st double-double this season. 101-85 now, Miami. Holiday from three, no good, 29 feet out. 4 minutes and 23 seconds left as Jimmy's on the bench getting a break. They're probably going to take out Bam soon, too. As I know I've mentioned earlier, but Tyler Hero, Kyle Lowry, and Duncan Robinson are both injured. All three are injured for the Miami Heat today. So really this game was dependent on Max Strus, Gabe Vincent, and Victor Oladipo, who have all done a solid job today. Gabe Vincent now bounce passes it to Bam, and Bam is able to slam it through. 103-85, Miami now leads. Bam has 16 points tonight and 13 rebounds. Drew Holiday now dishes it out to Carter. Carter for three, no good. Strus grabs the rebound. Strus gives it to Oladipo, and Holiday now on Oladipo. Oladipo gets a screen from Bam, dribbles out of the trouble. Oladipo now behind the back pass to Bam, and ooh, that was spicy with Bam with the finger roll. What a play there by the Miami Heat. Now Ingles, as Bam now 18 points today, 12 this quarter, as he was struggling to find the basket, find the net earlier, as AJ Green knocks down a three, 105-88, Bucks still trail. Nice screen from Bam as Oladipo loses control. He was about to get a nice little finger roll or layup in. But I think they're going to call a foul. So Oladipo's going to go to the line. Yeah, that was a beautiful behind-the-back pass from Oladipo. I mean, Victor Oladipo is looking really nice today. I mean, the Miami Heat, honestly, they do look pretty secure if matters come down in the playoffs with like important players like Tyler Hero, Kyle Lowry, and Duncan Robinson injured. They do look pretty secure with Strus, Oladipo, and Vincent leading the way for their team, and obviously their two main stars, Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo. Heck, the Miami Heat should put Udonis Haslem in. I mean, this game's pretty much over. You might as well put in Donnie in. As obviously this is Martin Luther King Jr. weekend. On Monday is Martin Luther King Day. Martin Luther King, one of the most inspirational people in not even American national history. As it's time to honor Martin Luther King Jr. As we're going to try and go live on SOFLO for the Heat Hawks game on Martin Luther King Jr. Day. So watch out for some more streams coming out on SOFLO now. As Bam Adebayo is able to get the loft from Strus. Adebayo now gives it up to Vincent. Vincent drives in for the layup, and it's good. 107-88 Heat lead. Now Carter with the ball. Passes it out to Portis. Portis gives it out to Ingles. Ingles tries to alley-oop it to Portis, but they're going to call a foul on Bam, so I think Portis is going to go to the line. Hey, Bobby Portis lost the goggles today. I just noticed. No goggles for Bobby Portis today. Just noticed that. Now Carter gives it out to AJ Green. AJ Green with the jumper, no good. It's an air ball. As Bobby didn't knock down any free throws. Oladipo dribbling with the ball. As Oladipo gives it up to Bam. Bam with the fadeaway jumper, no good. Carter now off the ball after the rebound. Now Sandro, 25 feet out from three, and it's good. Mr. 20, what her name? 107-91, Heat still lead. Pretty big blowout. I mean, it was fun through the third quarter and at the start of the fourth quarter. As now Bam gets the ball. Oladipo, one-legged jumper, no good. As Carter gets the ball now. Carter dishes it out to Bouchelp. Bouchamp. As now AJ Green out to Sandro. And Sandro misses 25 feet out. 107-91. Heat still lead. 1 minute and 15 seconds left. They're just going to chew out the clock. So since this game is pretty much over, I'll do a quick preview of the Seahawks 49ers game and the Jaguars Chargers game tonight. As Bam gets the jam. I don't know why the Heat haven't taken out Bam. He has 20 points tonight, 14 this quarter. It's also Caleb Martin is out for the Heat too. So the Seahawks go to Santa Clara to face off against the 49ers. The 49ers are looking like one of the best teams in the NFL right now with rookie quarterback Mr. Relevant, Brock Purdy, last pick of the draft. He stepped in about 6 or 7 weeks ago, and he's been just a masterpiece for the 49ers and Kyle Shanahan's team ever since. I mean, the 49ers have faced quarterback troubles this year, a lot of injuries. Trey Lance had a season-ending injury in the second week of the season against the Seahawks, actually. And then Jimmy Garoppolo got injured through the season, and then Purdy stepped in, and the 49ers have looked bright ever since. They made a big acquisition over the deadline, acquiring Christian McCaffrey. And the 49ers' opponent defense, Nick Bosa, is looking as strong as ever. And for the Seahawks, everyone wrote off Geno Smith, the surprise quarterback, probably comeback of the year player, as Geno Smith. He's been wrote off. He wasn't even supposed to be the starter for the Seahawks originally. He was supposed to be Drew Lock, but he's led the Seahawks now to the playoffs, a playoff berth, as the guy that he replaced, Russell Wilson, former Seahawks star, had one of the worst records in the league with the Denver Broncos and looked like an absolute fool all season. As with the Chargers, they've been hunting for a playoff spot. They've been a good team for the past couple of years. They just haven't made it over the hump. This year they finally did with Justin Herbert, a lot of people can't wait to see Justin Herbert in the playoffs. And then with the Jaguars, Trevor Lawrence, he looked bright at the end of the season. And the defense for the Jaguars is, I think, the most underrated defense in the league, looking stronger than ever against the Chargers. And they should be a fun team to watch as the Heat pull away. Game is pretty much over. The Bucks are just going to dribble out the ball as the Heat take the final win, 111-93. The Miami Heat, 111-95 as Sandra decides to make a garbage time layup. As we'll edit the scoreboard real quick. 95, 111. 111. As the game is over, the Miami Heat beat the Milwaukee Bucks 111-95. Gabe Vincent and Victor Oladipo have amazing games. As I'm going to head out. We'll see you probably later tomorrow for the Dolphins-Bills game. SOFLO out.